Hi, everyone. Welcome. My name is Marisa Maggio Harrelson, and I am in Phoenix, Arizona. And this is our Sunday night training call on August 23rd, 2020. Before we get started, I will just share a little bit about me. I've been in LifeVantage for 8.5 years, and I'm an Elite Pro 8, and that is just really fun. I wasn't looking for LifeVantage when LifeVantage found me. But I guess I was at what you call high noon. I was in a place where, I don't know, I was just not really fulfilled. My mom had passed and I was just kind of in a funk. So I overheard a conversation at a yoga studio where I was teaching, and the rest is history. That was Carrie Williams, my yoga student, who introduced this to me. And never had done network marketing in my entire life, worked in TV news most of my adult career, and gave that up when my kids were young. They were 10 and 13 when I joined LifeVantage. They are now 21 and 18. Can't even believe it. So they've been able to see their mom, work inspiringly. I always say hard work, but I've tried to replace the words hard work with just inspired action. And know that what we have here in LifeVantage is really tremendous. So if you're brand new, welcome. You are in the right place at the right time, better today than ever before. And if you, wherever you are in LifeVantage, enjoy where you are, enjoy each and every stage, because you're right exactly where you need to be. And then, and just the growth potential is absolutely unlimited. So anyway, Marcy Steiner is calling me, so maybe somebody can text her. I can't take her call right now because I think she's probably having trouble getting on. There's a lot of people having trouble getting on this call tonight. So anyway, so if you're seeing the replay, great, because the number did not work. So I don't know, Zoom did something. So we had to use the pose main number. So I'm going to talk tonight about a couple of things. We have a new way of shopping, and it's important that you know how to do it. And then I'm also, if there is time, I'm going to talk about keeping your funnel full and why that is so critically important. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is share my screen and show you, there we go. Here's my website. Okay. So here's the website. So when you are placing an order, you can go, you need to you could either click shop, because it's going to ask you to log in if you're already an existing customer or if you already have an account, and it's going to recognize when you put in your distributor number that it's you, so that you will get volume will go to you. But this is what we're used to doing, and it will also work this way. So you go into log in into the top right of your website. Okay, click log in. Come on, there we go. And I'm going to put my distributor number and password in there. And then it opens up to my, to the magazine page, right? So that's the page right before. So I can click on shop right here, or even if I went into my back office, and there's something, I think my number would be showing, but if I go into my back office and I click on that shop tab, it's going to take me back to also the shop. Okay. So when you go into your subscriptions and you just want to place a spot order, it's going to automatically take you back to a page that looks like something like this. So I'm going to click on shop, and the system now knows it's me because it says hello Marisa up there, right? So let's just say I'm going to order the Pro Tandem Dual Synergizer. I just need it really quick. So here I go. I can do monthly subscription, but this is a spot order. So there's a drop down window there. I click on one-time order, and then I add it to the cart. So now I'm going to hit checkout. So I click on the checkout button, and it's thinking. And then it's going to ask me, it says log in as Inspired Change, which is my LLC, or if it's not you, log out. Okay. But if it is me, I'm going to click on next, and it's going to go ahead and take, because it's got all my information, it's going to take my order. I did that yesterday playing around and it actually put an order through. So I'm not going to hit the next right now. So let's just say it's not me. Let's say I was placing an order for somebody, then I'm going to click log out. And now I know I'm logged out. And this is really important, you guys, especially now it's telling you the sponsor is me, right? So now that person, or let's say I'm placing an order for somebody that maybe they just don't want to be into the system. They don't want to give their credit card. You've had those people, right? And so maybe they give you the cash, okay? So here's what you would do. You're gonna ship it to them, but it's gonna be billed to you because you're the one paying for it, but they're giving you the cash. This is just a scenario, but it's important that you know how to do it. So it's telling them that the distributor is me. I am logged out, okay? And I'm gonna click shop again. Well, I was actually on the shop button, sorry. And then let's just say I just want a ProBio, okay, or an Axio. I'm gonna do Axio tonight. So I pick Axio, and that person, I know they're gonna be on a monthly subscription, or maybe it is a one-time order. That'll be up to you. So let's say it's just the green grape, or maybe it's sour cherry. Let's do sour cherry tonight. And we're gonna do a subscribe and save, and we're going to add it to the cart. Okay. So now it's saying check out. So now when I'm going to check out, again, it's going to say, do you have an account? No. This is a new person. So we're going to continue to check out. So what I need to do is fill out who it's going to be shipped to. Okay. So let's just say John Doe, right? And we give John Doe an address, 4545 East Seneca. I don't know. And let's say that's Tucson. Let's say Arizona. I don't know what the zip code would be, 756, and blah, blah. So you're putting all that in there, and then you have to give them a password and then click on that box. Now it's going to say shipping. Now this is important, you guys. The billing address, if it's the same as the shipping address, well, that's not going to work, right? If it's going to be my credit card. So you want to make sure you uncheck that so that I can put in my shipping address here. Does that make sense? Hopefully that does. So if you have any questions, you can go back and make sure whatever monthly shipping it is. It can be a one-time order as well, but this is really important. And then you would go to the next button and it would just be intuitive and it would help you, okay? So that's how that works there. So you should know how to log into your back office, place an order, or let's just say you're on your main web page, okay? So again, here's an option. So your distributor is Marisa. So I'm clicking on shop. Let's just say it's me and I want to place an order for a tri-synergizer. So I click on the tri-synergizer and let's say it's going to be just a one-time order. But the system's going to know that once I sign in, it's going to know I have a monthly subscription. I'll remove that one. And if it doesn't show you that it's removed, it will remove it on the next page. Okay, so the system's going to know once I hit checkout, it's going to know to give me free shipping, which of course over $100 it does ship for free. But also once I put in my number, the system is going to know. All right, right now it's charging me the retail rate. But once I log in, and here's just another way, once I log in, the system now knows it's me. I just love this, you guys, because this is going to be really helpful for your customers. And now, let's see, it's $127.99 with 13 tax. See, it changed. All right. So now I know it's me. It knows it's me. Okay. So then the next page, I get a little nervous because I think maybe it might charge me. If it does, it does.
No, don't do it. Don't hit next.
Okay. Oh, thank you, Maria. I just went back. Thank you. Okay. I can always use it, right? All right. So that should help you out right there. Okay. The next thing, now we're going to switch gears a little bit, guys. And I want to share with you about keeping your funnel full. And this is something, I'm just going to say Kevin Messerschmidt and my upline gave me this years ago. And I just love this because this is really what we do in LifeVantage. We are the farmers. We have a field. We are planting seeds. We are nurturing those seeds, right? And we are watering them, and we are giving them a lot of love and attention, right? So that the seeds will grow, and then you have this beautiful harvest. That's what happens. And people's businesses will pop, actually. At times you don't even expect it. I think my sister Mia and Dawn Krishnaswamy, in July, they were the highest enrollers under the Pose group. And it was work that they had done 3 months prior, 6 months prior, that all of a sudden it was like popcorn. And it was like, I think they had like 12 enrollments or something like that. It was crazy. So here's what you want to always do. You want to have a minimum of 20 to 30 new people in this part of the funnel. So these are just, you know, connecting with people in your community. You're just listening. You know, it's that Ford, the family, occupation, recreation, and dream. So you're really becoming a good listener and not always about what you have to get out there, right? You're really trying to understand where people are in their life and know that we have something wonderful for them, whether it's from a customer or a business standpoint, okay? So you're always trying to keep the top of it full, because then what happens is the people that are here that maybe they're not at high noon right now, they're going to go, once they've seen the video, right? You're inviting them to take a tool, inviting them to see a tool, right? So you should watch this ABC. Would you watch it if I sent you an ABC Primetime Investigative Report? Giving the link out only when they're able to watch it, not just giving it out, because then guess what happens? You're playing catch up. But now you're going into the funnel, and you now have people that you have invited to take a look at the ABC, and they said yes, they would, and you have a time to follow up. That might be inviting them to a team member, to meet a team member. So you've got the invite, the tool, and then introducing them to the team. That is the launch guide as well, and this is the funnel. It just works really beautifully. So until they have said yes or no, then your prospect stays in that funnel, that follow-up stage, okay? So you're just going to continue to give them new videos. We have so many more products now, so there's so many wonderful things that you can send them. And if they're sort of interested, if they seem to be interested in the business, I absolutely love that Imagine video. And, you know, we have so many videos that corporate has produced that are actually really great. What is Nutrigenomics is also one. So I invite you to go to LifeVantage YouTube Corporation channel and really see what we have over there, okay? And of course, Michelle and Sean Pro have a lot on their YouTube channel as well. So then you've got the follow-up. So you've got people constantly in the top, the minimum of 20 to 30 people, always inviting new people, right? 2 a day, every day is what Stu Brody says. That's what you want to do. So as long as you're doing that, you're always going to have people in the blue zone, and then you're giving them the video. You've got follow-up. Maybe people aren't quite ready yet, but you're going to always follow up, because no does not mean no. It just means not now. And then you have decision time, right? And that's where they've gotten all the information and you've given it out to them, and you are following up and asking the question, are you ready to join us? Are you ready to start your life, a new life today? You know, I mean, I'll say to people, hey, let's get you started today. You'll get your products in 3 to 5 days. And, you know, why wait, right? To start changing your life tomorrow? Why not start changing it today? So that is just a beautiful way to keep your business alive. If we just don't do something one day, then guess what happens? It goes on the back burner, and then it gets kind of warm, and then it gets cool, and it's easy to forget things. So while you're doing life, everybody's busy, but you joined this company for a reason. You were passionate about not just the science, but you also saw a different way in the world, right? So remember that. Remember your purpose, remember your why, and commit during all of this. What happens is you grow you. While you're keeping that funnel full, you're growing you. So you are committing to grow you, and that's success, you guys. Success is, number one, doing something you're passionate about. I'm very passionate about LifeVantage, but success is also growing you and growing your purpose, your why. And it's going to change each and every time. Okay, somebody just joined us, so let me just go ahead and mute everybody again. So your why is going to change, and it's going to grow as you develop yourself. Each phase, each level, each rank then requires you to really go inward and find out what it is again that you want. Because I can tell you my why in the beginning is different than it is today. And then what happens is once you really get focused and you really are committed to growing that why and that purpose, it becomes not a labor anymore. It becomes something even bigger because it's not about you. Otherwise, if we're not really clearly committing to grow and committing to focusing on that purpose, then what will happen is you're going to get tired. And then that's where it's easy to let it go. But if you're constantly tapping into that why, keeping the funnel full, staying engaged, being a part of the system, attending the events, then you're going to grow. And it doesn't become about you anymore. It becomes about the people that you're helping. It becomes about your team. And we are only as successful as the people that we help. I just think this is the most incredible business model that we have in the world, where we're helping so many people accomplish what they want and to grow themselves. So I know it's kind of short tonight, but if anyone has a question and you want to type it in the chat, I am happy to answer a question. Yeah, so if anyone has a question, you want to type it in the chat, that's fine. Or if you want to unmute yourself, I'm happy to answer anything. So hopefully you've got it down where you know that how to place an order for yourself, a spot order through the main website, how you can help set up somebody. I always enjoy actually placing orders for people. I do send shopping carts, but I find that I'll send a shopping cart and then I'm kind of waiting, right? And I don't like waiting. So I like saying, you know what, guys? I am placing orders today. It's Friday and I'm placing my orders today for several customers. Let's get yours in. And a lot of times people will say, oh yeah, that's great. How do you want to pay for it? I don't say, give me your credit card. I just say, how do you want to pay for it? And then of course they'll give you their credit card. So anyway.
I have a question.
Yes, Janet, thank you.
Marisa, I had tried to put a customer's order on my credit card before, and okay, so was it, I'm just trying to think if I was trying to ship. It was for my mom actually, and so my mom is senior, very senior, and I wanted to start a subscription for her, mm-hmm. and she doesn't have her own credit card. Mm-hmm. And so I wasn't able to put it on my credit card though.
Well, if you're using your email, that's the problem. If you're using anything that the system already has on file in your name and your account, it's going to see a conflict. So you have to have a different email and you should have a different phone number. The credit card should work just fine.
I did use a different email. I created an email for her because she never ever used a computer or anything. So I did create an email for her, and I have a customer.
Maria says you can't use your credit card for a new customer.
No, I think we're confusing the issue here.
Okay.
When you have a new customer, you cannot use your credit card for a new customer.
Right.
So for your mom, you can't make her a new customer. So you can't use your credit card. What Marisa was showing you was doing a spot order. So if someone, when you do a spot order, you're doing an order from your account. You're not creating a new customer. So it's just an order that's shipping out one time. So that's different. You can set up a second subscription. So you can have your one subscription, you can have a second subscription for your mom with your credit card that you're paying for, and you're shipping it to a to a different address wherever your mom lives. But you can't make your mom, or you can't make someone a customer with your credit card.
So by not being able to make them a customer, then we're not obviously getting paid. Because this happened, well, it was even a fellow in Ontario, mind you, he gave me his credit card number and I was able to create everything for him because he didn't use a computer. So I did all the work for him and it worked out really well. But yeah, so I obviously different situations, but if, so if I was doing a spot order, then that means that we don't get paid on it as a new customer order kind of thing, even though
You won't get the 40%. No, you're creating, you're not creating a new customer, so you won't get the 40% and the commission on it. But I'm not sure, but the anything over 200 personal PV, we used to get commission on. I don't know what that is exactly. So anything above the 200, you do get commission on.
Okay.
Well, the other thing, couldn't she get a prepaid credit card that she knows is always loaded for her mother? That could be the credit card number on file, as if she keeps a prepaid credit card on file, just so you make sure you have enough money on that credit card each month for your mom.
Yeah. If the money is coming from her mom, yes, her mom can give her the cash and she can use a prepaid card. Yes.
Okay. So yeah, there's definitely ways to make things happen, of course, and have, any, like these people, anybody, my mother, whoever, as a customer, even though they may not want to give their actual credit card. Okay. So that makes sense. That's good. Thank you for answering the questions.
You're welcome.
Yeah,
Okay.
thanks, Maria, because we're always learning. That's for sure. I hadn't placed. I do every month. I have 2 different monthly subscriptions in one of my business centers, and one goes to an elderly lady who needs product, and I just take care of her. So I've assumed that you could do that. So as far as the new customer, but you can't. So that's really good to know. Okay. So we're all learning, but I do love this system. I think it's really nice, the new way of ordering when you're placing a spot order. So hopefully that answered everybody's questions and didn't confuse you tonight. So
Marisa?
Yes, Don.
Patrick Edking is asking a question. There's a question in the chat. I don't know if you saw it, about placing an order but shipping it to somebody else.
Yeah, that was the example, is that yes, you can, Kathy. You can do a spot order and it will show you. Just have to make sure that you unclick the shipping address, so that you have to fill in physically. You will have to fill in the shipping address, and then the billing address will be separate. Okay. So hopefully that answered your question on that. Okay. I think that is good, everybody. So thank you very much for being on. Sorry we had to switch numbers really quick, but the replay will be going out. So I hope everyone has a beautiful rest of your weekend. And thank you so much for being a part of LifeVantage. Good night, everybody.
Good night. Thank you.
Thank you.